Catus, Maximus here. This is just a little video. This happens to be a Titan Stubby double-ended ratchet, but Harbor Freight and everybody else sells these. I don't do many Titan reviews anymore because they just threw away their warranty. This is actually an old unit, old stock from 2003, so like 20 years old. Used to have an unlimited warranty. Now they just rely on a 90-day keep your receipt and return it to the retailer, and between 90 days and a year they may or may not warranty it. They just have all these disclaimers, and that's what sucks. So Titan's just like Performance Tool. Actually, I think Performance Tool has a better warranty. Titan are essentially throwaway tools, so I don't recommend them. This video is more about double-ended ratchets. The idea, this is a cheap one with a swing pawl. We'll take it apart. 3/8, 1/4 inch. There are other ones with 1/2 inch and 3/8, etc. The whole idea of these ratchets is just trying to be two ratchets in one, and two drive sizes. It can be handy in certain situations, such as when you want to have a deep well and say a short well, working on different things, so you can just undo one type of fastener, flip it around. Although it might make sense to have one that just has, you know, both 3/8 or both 1/4 inch, something like that. I never really was fond of these, and this is the only one I've ever picked up, just because a lot of times when I'm using a ratchet, I don't want to have something big and long sticking off the back. But for certain types of, you know, once again, service technicians, certain types of mechanics, maybe if you have more space, you know, I could see the situations where something like this would be handy. They just kind of personally annoy me, and they tend to be kind of heavy and bulky for, you know, given their drive size. Even for a 3/8 ratchet, this head is just absolutely massive, probably 17, 18 millimeters tall, you know, 3/4 of an inch, maybe even, yeah, maybe even 19 millimeters tall. So anyway, let me bust this down. There's not a lot else to say. I mean, these things, once again, can be handy in certain situations, but, you know, for me, I haven't run into one of those kind of particular situations where this would have, having two anvils on the same ratchet would have made the difference. Anyway, this is just, come on now. Wow, that plate is in there pretty good. That really doesn't want to come out of there. I don't believe this is a rivet. Let me go find out. Well, and here's the final nail in the coffin. I'll just be donating this. So, with these swing pawl ratchets, sometimes they have like a little support for the back of the switch. It's usually just a post. Or like on the Harbor Freight Pittsburgh Pros, they have a little screw that goes in through there. But on this, they actually did. That's swaged over. That is a rivet that was, you know, a post that came out, and then they smashed it to mushroom it out after they put the bottom plate on. I've never run into a ratchet that had screws that could not be serviced. And just pounding on this thing, and actually I hit it pretty hard, what ends up happening is the plate's just coming up there, and it's actually just being retained. So that's how they're keeping the switch from falling out, is they actually, instead of using a screw, they swaged it over, they riveted it. This ratchet can actually be rebuilt. All you can do is put a few drops of lube through the screw hole to get a little bit of lube in there, but other than that, that's really cheeseball. And kind of exemplifies the kind of products Titan has. You know, some of their stuff has been okay, but they're just a crappy tool brand that they sell random tools in auto parts stores. I like some of their long handle ratchets, but I've had issues with them locking up. Other than that, that's my video about this double-ended ratchet. Especially don't get a Titan one that you can't rebuild and has a worthless warranty if you are interested in one of these. But in my opinion, they're really a gimmick. Anyway, I really appreciate everybody who's been watching and subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. Till next time, Catus Maximus out.